So this demo, I'm going to show you something we've been working on for the last couple of months. It really stems from one hate of mine, and I'm hoping that some of you share the same hate, and that is LinkedIn. Honestly, LinkedIn is now just full of shit, okay? People posting 2-page long updates to tell you something that could be told in a couple of sentences or a sentence. But let's be honest, like, you have to stay in touch with your network. We all know that. We're all here for a reason. Actually, it's these demos, but also, like, hopefully one another. You want to meet some cool people. You want to stay in touch with them. And unfortunately, if you're anything like me, you meet great people at these events, then you walk away. Maybe you connect on LinkedIn and you probably never speak to each other again. And I think that's really sad. So I'm building Pally to try and use AI to help you solve that. So the idea with Pally, and we'll show you the platform in just a second, is that you have an AI that works for you, that understands your goals, understands your history, your business, what it is that you're trying to do, whether you're a founder, an investor, an engineer, a business owner, whatever it is. And then it uses that understanding of you to sort of keep track of your network across LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, email, calendar, everything. Understands who's important for you, and then helps you build deeper connections with those people. So it'll tell you what you should be doing each day, helps you stay in touch with the people that you meet, and ultimately just is kind of like your personal sidekick for your network. So that is Pally. I'm going to jump in and just quickly show you. So 1 second, this is going to get more challenging. I'm going to sign in so that I can show you. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah? Okay, cool. So I can show you the sort of goal setting quickly. Oops. Okay, so when you first sign up to Pally, the first thing it's going to ask you is kind of who are you, what are your goals, so that it can then start helping you. So I'm just going to answer some of this. So I'm a founder, my ideal customer. If I was an investor, it would ask me like, what's my thesis, what's my stage, sales, who's my customer, recruiter, who do I hire for, operator, other things, etc. So it wants to understand your goals and who you are. I'll just say like founders and investors, and obviously it's scary, so my hands are shaking, so I'll just do that one for now. So you sort of set your goals, continue, then you would link all your different social accounts. I've already linked mine, so I won't go through that process again, but as you can see here, you can link basically everything, so that AI can start to understand and keep track of the people that come into your network. It'll go out, it'll build your network, and then it'll do a couple of different things. Now, this isn't the full finished product. In fact, we got this ready for the demo about half an hour ago. So there's more features and more stuff on the way. But I'm going to show you sort of one of our main features, which is the Ask AI. So you're able to ask AI anything about your network. And we're going to really sort of cross our fingers and hope that it works. Before I quickly do that, I'll show you just sort of what you've got going on here. So you've got some important updates from your network. So this is reading all of those updates from social media, working out which ones are actually important, and then summarizing them for you so that you can still see the full update if you click on it, or you can go to the original post. But otherwise, it's trying to just give you the signal without the noise so that you can stay on top of the stuff that matters. We have got filters, but you can't see them right now in the UI. But you could filter by like how close you are to the people, so you can see only the people you're closest with. If you see those little circles, that is representation of how close those people are to me. So the ones with a closer circle to the inside are sort of closer to me. So Trace is sort of very outside because he's weak connection. But if I scroll down, I've got, okay, Sam Marchant here, who some of you probably know, like super close connection because we've had a ton of sort of dealings, interactions together. So it sort of understands how close am I to these people. In the background, it also categorizes them automatically for me. So it knows if they're a founder, an investor, an operator, an engineer, a researcher, ex-colleague, team member. Like it looks through your history to understand how do you know this person and categorizes them for you. You can also create your own categories. I find this bit really cool. So you could create your own category for, I don't know, like a certain ICP you have, or I use it, I'm part of a founder community called Sigma Squared, so I have one for like Sigma Squared, and then if new people come into my network that is also sort of matches that criteria, it will automatically categorize them for me. So again, our thesis here is that, like, frankly, sort of personal CRMs are way too manual, that AI should be able to do like 90% of it for you, and you just actually take action and sort of spend time with people in real life, because that's the stuff that matters the most. So anyway, a bit more about Pally. For each person that it decides is important for you, it researches their entire online presence. That means it looks at their LinkedIn, their Twitter, their Instagram, their website, blog posts, podcasts, news articles, Crunchbase. It really deeply understands them. This is kind of freaky, to be honest with you, because you get to see like everything someone's ever posted online, and then all of that context becomes a part of sort of your network and the data that you can search. And in fact, in just a second, we'll also search one of you in this audience, so you can see exactly what it finds for you. For now, I'm going to quickly show you actually someone's profile first of all. Let's do one of the. Have I got this open? This might be dangerous. Okay. Right, Jose. I don't know if you're here, but I searched for everyone doing demos before this, so that I would have you in my network. So okay, I've just searched for Jose. He's in my network now. So I would click on this, and then it gives me the entire profile that it's found for Jose. So as you can see, it's found his Twitter, LinkedIn, his Instagram. It's generated me a more human profile here. So it's giving me an insight. It's giving me a fun fact. Okay, he won the best paper award for his research. Some faves. I really like the faves. This one's quite a dry favorites, but sometimes you get like I'll show you mine in a second, because I tweet a load of I tweet a load of shit. So like you get like all my favorite music artists, and like if you see something on that before a call with somebody, you can like look for these connections that you can make. And now you jump on a call, you don't say, oh, where are you in the world, and have that boring conversation that everyone has now. You know, you can say, oh, I see you really love this music artist. I love them as well, actually. Like, have you seen them live? You can have a much more human conversation and build that sort of stronger relationship. You get values, interests, humor if it can find it. Moments, so this is like the key moments from their social media feeds. You don't have to scroll through everything, you just see the important stuff. Company, so of course you get sort of basic information, you also get funding. Some other stuff that we've got actually in the back end we haven't added to the UI yet is like headcount over time, who invested in them, how much did they raise, who led each round and stuff like this. So if you're looking at sort of companies, then it can be really cool. If you're looking at an investor, if you're a founder and you're fundraising, the other cool thing about the investor profile is it tells you who have they invested in recently, how often do they lead investments, what's their average ticket size. So all that stuff that frankly is a bitch to find out online when you're searching for like investors, it gives you that data so that it saves you a lot of time as founders when you're trying to research the right investors to speak to. Of course, you get job history, notes, and then you can ask AI anything about specific people or about your entire network. So we'll just start with the specific people. I don't know, is Jose in here? No? I hope he comes here soon because he's meant to be demoing. Okay, cool. Jose, we're going to find out. Let's see, what is the weirdest thing about Jose? Now, we're going to pray to the demo gods that this works. Like I said, this is about half an hour old, so fingers crossed. We're improving the UI about like thinking and telling. It tells you a bit more about what it's doing. So actually in the background here is looking through all of those Twitter posts, blog posts, websites, news articles, etc. And hopefully it's going to give us a result in just a second. He says, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Right. Thanks. Okay, so what I've got here is my Ask AI across my entire network. So you can see some of the previous threads. You can see I've been searching some of the other demo people. We've got, let's just search for something else. So let's say, who do I know that is building in biotech and has raised a ton of money? Okay, let's, again, cross our fingers and hope that this works. Okay, has Jose come back? Okay.
Sorry, just while we're waiting, I just apologise for the shit show that happened upstairs. You're not recording, are you? This is the largest event I think I've ever seen at Amazon, and I don't think our processes were stress tests for it. So I apologise. I hope pizza and beer made up for it a little bit, and at least we've got some great demos. So apologise on behalf of Amazon. It won't happen again.
I think I have completely lost internet now. So I don't know if this is now us, because I'm not getting any errors coming through on the back end. So I'm going to blame AWS for the internet. So I really apologize. I promise it normally does work, actually. So basically, that's what Pally is. What we're adding is also like recommended people to reach out to each day, ability to add notes against your network and then sort of search against those notes as well. So we kind of want this to almost replace a lot of your LinkedIn usage. So you look at Pally before calls to keep track of people that you know, and then hopefully Pally helps you sort of become a super networker, understand your network better than ever before. If you do like it, go to pally.com and you can sign up to our waitlist. We're going to be live in like a week once I fix these annoying bugs. And if you really like it, even though you haven't seen it, you can pre-order and it will make my day massively. And it'll mean it'll be one of the very, very first people to use it in like a week's time before we release it generally later this year. So yeah, take a look. Let me know what you think. And again, I'm sorry that the demo didn't work. I'll just check one more time. Okay, wait. Let's see if... Okay. Right, well, there's something. So